this edition of Burlington High School Girls Field Hockey. I'm your host, Brady Kosses. Today's matchup sees the 0-4 Red Devils against the 1-2 Melrose Red Raiders. Both teams looking to get on that win column as their season's not starting off the way they wanted to. Burlington hoping to get into the win column for the first time this season. As we wait for play to resume, Burlington will have possession right now. As I try to see the number, it will be Melrose possession number 9, Grace Jenkins. Jenkins was looking for English, couldn't find her, and actually Melrose will maintain possession. A little poke there. That was by Holbert, as Burlington will now drive it down the field with number 5, Conti. And it'll be a turnover now. Melrose with possession. Jenkins over to Holbert. Downbound. That could be out of bounds. It'll be out of bounds. Melrose's ball. And it'll be hit in by number 14, it seems. English. Now poke through by Burlington. It'll be a whistle. Also, it'll be hit in by number 6 in Melrose. Bullock. As right now, Burlington with a breakaway. It's number 8, Dischara. She's not able to, as Melrose will steal it away. That was number 14. English over to, that sequence was Jenkins over to Sterling. As play will resume, Burlington will have possession now. That is Conti. It'll be a whistle. It'll be Burlington's ball again, it seems. As Wilson will hit it downfield, and it'll be just missed by Coker. As that'll be out, and it'll be, I believe that will be Melrose's ball now. It will be recovered and possibly hidden by Bryn Baker. Yes, Baker will be hitting it right now for the Red Raiders. Or she'll poke it in. It'll be stolen by Coker. Coker was maybe looking for Wilson, just not the right angle on it. As taken up for Melrose right now is number 10, Emmy Judge. That'll be Judge over to Sterling. It'll be turnover now. Burlington's ball. That is number 5, Conti. Conti, 1-on-3. And that'll be recovered by Melrose. No, it'll be Burlington, number 9. Burlington, that'll be, is there 2 Costa. Nope, excuse me, Conti. There's 2 Contis. And there'll be another whistle. As we wait to see what is happening. As Costa turnover by Melrose. Coker now. As Melrose is going to go right into it, and it'll be a turnover. Something just fell in the stands. And it'll be another stoppage. 10 minutes left to go in the first period. As Kosses almost got down on it, will be now in possession of Melrose. That is Holbert. Melrose unable to capitalize right there. As hitting it right now for Burlington will be Clement. As it will be turnover again. A lot of turnovers in this game so far. See if that's going to be a common theme throughout these 3 periods of field hockey. As right now will be Burlington will have possession. That looks to be Conti, who was unable to get it through, and will be recovered by Melrose. And now Wilson fighting for it, and it will become Burlington's possession. As Burlington with possession right now. Trying to see the numbers. It's being battled right now with Burlington, number 8, Dischara. As Wilson now will just immediately turn it over to Atkinson. As possession right now for Melrose is Sterling. She's going to take it up. Oh, correction, that wasn't Sterling. That was Sullivan. Couldn't see the 8 there. I apologize. Now Sterling has it. Over to Blackburn. Melrose maintaining good possession right now on Burlington's side of the field, hoping to score here. As Sullivan will shot on goal and will be kicked out by Burlington's goalie, Scalia. As right again, Blackburn will go right back into it, over to Sullivan. Block to Blackburn, and that'll be out. Be Burlington's possession. It will be the cost. See what is happening right now. Melrose will have possession. Excuse me. Atkinson gonna have possession right now for the Red Raiders against Wilson. As that'll be Burlington will try to get possession, and they will. That is number 9, Conti. That is Kate Conti. And we'll be having another whistle. 7:25 left to go in the first period, and we are tied at a goose egg, 0-0. As Wilson's going to hit it in right now for Burlington. And it will be battled for right now, and it'll be recovered by Melrose of Sullivan. Over to Blackburn. And able to poke it out as Wilson. But now Melrose with the cover again. Atkinson. Now Clemens will be able to stop it, and she's going to chase after it, hoping to get it out of their side, and they will not. Melrose maintaining possession right now. Atkinson. As right now with it, I couldn't see the number right there. That was Hulbert. And now recovering it is English. Over to Hulbert, or Atkinson, excuse me. And now Clemens will hit it down. It will be recovered by number 5 of Burlington. That is Grace Conti. And Melrose will once again maintain possession, or gain possession, excuse me. That will be Bolduc. And now another turnover. Wilson going to knock it down over to, see, that looks to be number 8, Dischara. Dischara looking for it, and there'll be another whistle. Burlington's ball. As Coker will hit it for Burlington. Coker, of course, waiting for the hockey season to start, and it will be, looks to be a penalty on Coker, so it will be Melrose's ball now. And trying to get it out of their side, and they will. Sullivan going to take it up right now from Melrose. And it will be another foul. Melrose will maintain possession. As I'm looking for numbers right now, that would be number 10 on Melrose. That was Judge. And right now, multiple shots on goal by number 3 on Melrose. Holborn able to block all those shots is Scalia. So far, It's been a game of turnovers for both these teams, as I apologize for that mic audio. Yeah, of course, both teams Melrose trying to get 500 in the season. Burlington still looking for their first win. As that will be another stoppage to play for a bit, as Kosses now, and we're going to immediately have another stoppage to play, as it looks like Melrose will gain possession.
I was looking at it.
Or it could be a redo of hit. It seems like it might be that. Yeah, Kosses is going to hit it once again and whiff. So it'll be Melrose with possession now. That'll be number 10 of Melrose, Judge. Over to Sullivan, over to Blumenthal. I apologize for butchering that. Excuse me, I was on the wrong roster. And as Burlington will now have possession, as number 17, Marshall. There'll be another foul. It'll be Melrose's ball. Excuse me for that. As Melrose will once again have possession. It's number 6, Bulldog. As will be another stoppage to play. There's a lot of stoppages so far. 2:40 left to go in the first period. Both teams sitting at a nice little goose egg, 0-0. As I cannot see these numbers right now, it looks to be Melrose with possession right now. Number 14, English. That was her. It'll be popped up right now. And that'll be another stoppage. Looks maybe a high stick on Burlington. As we'll be right into it is Jenkins. Over to Holbert. And she was looking for Blackburn, but will be intercepted by Clemens, it seems. Melrose able to keep in this little possession here in Burlington side of the field. Under 2 minutes left to go in the first. As Scalia with good blocking right now, and wide open there from Melrose, and they just weren't able to capitalize on it, as it looks to have been English on that. But now Burlington will turn it over and gain possession. Taken up right now seems to be Conti, and it is Conti over to cannot see that number 3 possibly Weber. Another another girl waiting for the hockey season to start. Of course, girls team been on a kind of a good run here, but unable to get past the Elite 8. So, see if they can get past it. Throughout, and of course, I will be announcing your winter sports alongside others, possibly. Still trying to figure that out. As we seem to be getting a penalty. Wish I knew what this was. But it looks to be Clemens possibly hitting it in. Oh, it will not be Clemens. As Melrose right now seem trying to keep it out of their side. And they will. Possession right now goes to Judge. And there'll be a whistle, and it'll be going to Burlington. Or Melrose, excuse me. As Wilson was looking for maybe Weber. It's hard to know. As Burlington not having a good time. As Wilson, some sort of hit there, was looking for Weber. And just seemed to put a little too much either power on it or just didn't have the right angle. So Melrose will have possession right now. As number 16, Minton will have possession. And we'll have another stoppage to play, and that will be the end of the first. Burlington Melrose tied 0-0 end of first. We'll be right back for the second in a short minute. Hello, welcome back. Second period of action for girls varsity field hockey. As both teams sitting 0-0 right now. Key takeaways for the first period. Turnover, turnover, and even more turnovers. This game's been full of turnovers, lots of whistles, but on the bright side of turnovers, on the bright side of turnovers comes defense. Both teams playing, I'd say, pretty good defense. Of course, I mean, you haven't allowed in a goal yet. So, you're going to want to try to keep that up. And, of course, just try to take that early lead. Try to kill the momentum of your opponents. As Blackburn will take it in right now for Melrose, and that went over to Jenkins, who was looking for someone and completely missed. So Burlington will have possession, and let's try not to get run over by the track kids. That should be goal number 1 when we're running out there. As it looks to be Condon. Gonna hit in for Burlington over to Wilson. Wilson over to Conti. And it'll be another turnover. Shout out the Miami Dolphins. As it'll be another turnover. As Burlington right now, possible golden opportunity. Dischara over to Wilson. Looking for the charge, just missed her, and it'll be recovered by Conti. Trying to snipe it, it'll just be kicked out by Melrose's goalie, Taylor. Excuse me. Nice little possession here for Burlington down in and as I start talking. As Burlington right now, Melrose with possession now. Sterling. Costa now poke it through. Turnover number 5. As back to Sterling. Over to Sullivan. And on it, possibly on the foul, is Janey. Or Jancy? I can't read cursive. As Costa now. Over to Weber. And Coker now. Going to take it off. As it'll be taken in. Be poked through. It'll be Burlington's ball after it was kicked out by number 16 of Melrose. Minton. And as looking for Condon there, unable to get it. Blackburn now. Going to take it up 3-on-4 for Melrose. Poke through and whistle again. As Clemens now. It's going to try to get it out of Burlington's zone. It's going to be recovered by Conti. Conti over to Weber. Over to Wilson. Back to Weber. Weber, and that's going to be a high stick, most it seems, and it's going to be Melrose's ball as Condon comes out right now for, seems like Bean. Where's the ball? Oh, there it is. As Minton right now with possession for Melrose. That's going to be over to number 5, Brown. It's going to be another turnover. It's just going to be knocked out by Burlington. So ball will go back to Melrose. Just about 11 minutes to go in the second. Still tied at nada to nada. As that'll be hit in now. As off the foot of Wilson, will be recovered by Atkinson. As now will be another whistle. That'll be Burlington's possession and turnover again. That was short-lived. Wilson now. So turnover number 3 in the last 2 seconds. Will now be recovered. Now Bean. And as Melrose now, possible, never mind. Stepped on something. Is Wilson. As I'll be going down, Weber will somehow get that. And it will be Burlington's ball again. I could not see what was happening there. Excuse me. Wilson seems to be the one hitting it up, and she will. Wilson was looking for Bean, couldn't get her, but it will be recovered by Coker. Coker now, unable to make anything of that, would be turned over and recovered by Uzgiris, and it'll be turned over again. That is number 11, Brown. It'll be turned over again. That'll be recovered by number 3 of Melrose. Holbert. Over to now Sullivan. It'll be turned over once again. So it was number 11. So that was Brown. It'll be hit out by Wilson. It's going to be Melrose's ball now. It's going to be hit in by Atkinson. Atkinson over to Sterling. Try to put Melrose on the board, and it'll be knocked out of bounds. Burlington's ball. Costa. It'll be turned over once again. Possession to Atkinson now. Seems like went to Sullivan. It's going to be another whistle on Burlington. Melrose will keep possession. We're going to go right into it, possibly. Maybe. I don't know. As Sterling now. As Burlington will now have possession, just about 8 minutes left to go in the second. As, yep, good fix there on scoreboard. Shout out Robert Perez, fixed that. As Sullivan on Sean goal will be kicked out by Scalia. And once again in possession will go to Melrose. Ball is going to be hit in by Sterling. Over to Sullivan. Looking for someone who will be recovered by Atkinson. Melrose now. As now the mass will come on. As Melrose will try to score out of this, and Clemens will not let that happen. As Melrose with possession now. That'll be covered. That was Conti over to Weber. Which will be covered by Melrose now, number 14 English. Over to Jenkins. Should be once again turnover to Conti, it seems. Another turnover. Trying to see numbers. That's going to be a tripping. At least I think it's going to be. Oh, maybe not. Guess it will be Melrose's ball. As Melrose with possession. And that will be number 9 right now who had possession. Jenkins will be kicked out by Scalia. Jenkins again. Oh, the golden opportunity here. Good defense here by Burlington. Scalia able to keep that out. Good defense here from Burlington. Unable, somehow Burlington able to keep it at 0. Good defense there. As Kosses is going to hit it out now. And that's going to be out. Marshall trying to get there. Couldn't get there in time. As over to Melrose's side now. Marshall chasing it down. It will be recovered by goal operator for Burlington. Weber unable to get anything to come out of it. As mask will come on for Melrose. I'm going to have a little hold up here as Melrose mask was scattered. 3:53 left to go in the second. As we wait for this play to start, I would like to take this moment to thank our BCAT crew, Robert Perez on van, Gwyneth McNamee, Nalinda Sharabone. I definitely just butchered that. I apologize. On camera. As Burlington will keep possession right now, and as I say that, it comes back over. Melrose will now with possession over to Burlington's side is Sestino. Over to Keegan. It will be taken by Bean. As Burlington going to try to put one on the board right now. It's going to be a stoppage. It will be Burlington with possession. Weber. So nothing will come out of that. And it'll be and mask on once again for Melrose. As Clemens over to Wilson. And that will somehow not lead to anything. Oh, Burlington will gain possession once again. It might be another mask on. No, will not. Just about 2 minutes left to go in the second period. Still tied 0-0. Burlington, though, having a decent length possession here in Melrose's side. As I was saying that, Melrose will gain possession. And Burlington will take possession back again as Conti, and that will be another stoppage. Burlington will keep possession, so play will resume, and it's a turnover. Minton will recover that, and it will be hit out of bounds. Once again, ball will go to Burlington. Oh, correction, it'll be Melrose's ball still. As Burlington will gain possession now. As that'll be Melrose's ball. Smith with about a minute left to go in the second. Now under a minute. As Judge going to take it up. That's no correlation to Aaron Judge. And that'll be hit out of bounds once again. Burlington will have possession. If they want to get a goal here, they should go quick. 45 seconds left to go in the second. As Bean now. And it's going to be another stoppage. As ball's going to get hit from sideline. 20 seconds left to go. As I don't think anything's going to come of this. Conti, though. See if last maybe buzzer beater here. No, that's down. That's going to do it. Oh, possibly not. And that's going to do it. As the buzzer just rang for second period, so I don't know what's happening. I'm probably gonna take this shot here.
Continuation.
It'll be a continuation of the second period. It's Burlington hoping to score here. It's Wilson. It's a mumble. It's a mosh pit for the ball right now. It'll be Melrose's ball. And that's going to be it for the second period, it seems. Score after twos, Burlington 0, Melrose 0. Welcome back to the third quarter of action. That was halftime, I guess. Because I didn't know it was a four-quarter game. I was waiting for Burlington to come out of the huddle. First half of action was, once again, lots of turnovers. Both teams hoping to get out of this. As we wait for play to start. As play will resume now. My rosters are not coming up. As Burlington will have possession right now. Wilson. Sorry about that. I was trying to look. As Clemens going to hit it up right now. Over to Weber. Clemens now going to hit it up over to Weber. And that'll be hit out Melrose's ball. It's going to be hit in by a Bulldog. Bulldog looking for Atkinson. Not able to find her. Burlington will have possession right now. It's Clemens. Gonna hit it up. It will be turned over again by Burlington. Melrose now. Jenkins gonna take it up, and it'll be another turnover. Conti with possession now. It'll be turnover once again by Bulldog. Conti fighting for it. It'll be Melrose's ball. As will be taken in by Melrose's number 9, Jenkins. The ball for right now, Sullivan versus Costa. It's Costa or Sullivan. Sullivan will win the battle and be a turnover, and never mind, it will be Melrose's ball. As play resumes. Burlington trying to get it out of their zone. It'll be another whistle, and Burlington will have possession. Play will just continue, and never mind. It's Costa now. Wait for do it. As that is number 9, Conti. As now Bean will have possession. Was looking for someone who'll be taken over by Melrose. That is number 2, Sterling. Kicking it down will be Scalia taken out. And it'll be a penalty shot. So the mask will come on for Burlington. As we wait for this shot to start. 11:10 left to go in the third. Again, both teams looking for that first goal of the game. As will be another penalty shot. As it will commence, will this lead to a goal? Good defense here. Blackburn now. As no goal call. That was a close one there for Burlington. Be a whistle before the ball went in. So Burlington escaping there. This right now taking up for Burlington is Mulcairn. And it'll be another turnover. So Melrose will have possession. Once again, it'll be dropped, and it'll be play will start with Atkinson. That looks to be Sullivan. Turn it over. Can't see. Mumble jumbos, bunch of numbers. As that looks to be number 9 Burlington. Conti. Gonna take it up. Conti. Dish it off to Coker. Oh, Coker with a nice little move there. Stoppage. Going to try to poke it through, and it'll be stoppage once again. It'll be Melrose's ball. As ball will be hit in by Melrose. Will be recovered by Sullivan. And it'll be stopped and grabbed by Mulcairn. Be recovered by Conti. Conti now over to Dischara. Be a turnover, be Burlington's ball. Hitting it for Burlington will be Bean. And it'll be turnover right away. It was picked off by Atkinson. And it'll be out of bounds. Burlington's ball. It's Clemens will now. Or Clement, excuse me. Will hit it in. It'll be recovered by Conti. Over to Wilson. Be another stoppage. As Burlington will get possession once again, taking it up as Bean. As another stoppage will be penalty shot for Melrose. Oh, excuse me, Burlington. I thought I saw that symbol, but I guess it'll just be a continuation. Oh. Seems like there was a bit of confusion there on what was happening. I didn't know what was happening. Taken up right now is Jenkins, and it'll be turned over to Wilson. Conti trying to knock it down. She won't be able to. Poked out once again. Give second half right now. I think I'd give the edge. Never mind. As Melrose once going to gain possession, it'll be Wilson going to steal it right away. She'll dish it out to nobody. As Conti will get possession after the Melrose hit in. And it'll be whistle once again. Burlington will... It'll be Melrose will have possession right now. Taking it up from Melrose will be number 3, right? Number 3. Albert. That wasn't a stoppage of play, so play will continue. It's Conti chasing after it. Won't get there in time, but it'll be hit over to Melrose. That is Blumenthal. The stoppage will go to Burlington. As Burlington is going to take it up. See who that is. It'll be number 9. That was Conti. It's going to be Burlington's ball once again. 5:15 left to go in the third. Both teams tied at 0. If you like defense, this is your game. As Coker will hit it in. As I don't know what that plan was, but it didn't work. As I was taking up by 16 of Melrose. Minton, it was dished off to someone. Now Blackburn with possession, trying to do some fancy footwork. As we dished off, Burlington will have possession right now. Back to Melrose. As it'll be a penalty shot for Melrose. Burlington, get the mess on. As we wait for the penalty shot to start again. As will be another stoppage of play. Apologize for that, break of silence. I had to reply to something. It seems like it was illegal masking or something. As play will continue. As will be another turnover and go back to Burlington. As Burlington going to hit a deep shot down to Melrose's zone. Good poke out by Conti, but it's not going to lead to anything. This will be now. Over Over to Coker. Dish it in, and that first goal of the game. Shayla Coker, the lead. Burlington's now up 1-0 third quarter. Hopefully that momentum will stick throughout this game, and Burlington can only add on from here. As Blackbird's going to start play. Excuse me. As it'll be stoppage of play, Burlington will gain possession. Weber going to take it up right now. As this could be another possible goal here for Burlington. See if we stop, and it will. As looks to be Conti over to Wilson. Over to Bean. Melrose will gain possession. Under 2 minutes left to go in the third. Burlington leading 1-0 after the goal from Shayla Coker. Now it's be a poke through. As another turnover by Burlington. Definitely give the second half to Burlington right now. As Costa, there'll be a stoppage and penalty shot from Melrose. Under a minute to go in the third. As will this lead to something? As there'll be a tie game, 1-1. See who scored it. I believe that was... Could have been Sterling, or it was maybe Uzir. Nope, that wasn't her. Yeah, I believe that goal was scored by Sterling. I apologize if I get that wrong. As Weber now over to Conti. Three seconds left to go, and that will do it. After three, we have a tie. Once again, we're tied 1-1 after goals from Shayla Coker, and who I believe was scored by Ruby Sterling on Melrose. Quarter of action, girls field hockey here at Varsity Field. I'm Brady Kosses. As we wait as third period saw a lot more action. Both teams able to score a goal. Burlington scored by number 2 Shayla Coker, and Melrose goal was scored by number 20 Caitlin Sestito. Of course, now both teams wanting that one goal to possibly, hopefully, seal this game away. Burlington, of course, looking for their first win on the season. Taking it from Melrose right now will be number 14, English. English over there looking for Sterling's to right, and that will be Burlington's ball, it seems. It's going to hit it in for Burlington. Looks to be Weber. I couldn't see who hit in for Burlington. But possession right now goes to Coker. Already one goal this game, and it'll be stoppage, and it'll be a whistle, and Burlington will gain possession as shout out Robert Perez for coming up to, looks like coming up to the booth. As close one right now for Burlington, Weber. And nothing able to come out of that as Minton's going to be able to take it up all by herself. And it'll be a stoppage of play, and play will continue as Melrose will gain possession. As hello, Robert Perez. As off the stick of Wilson. Burlington now with possession over to Coker. Slap shot, poke through. Minton's able to recover that. Over to Baker. Baker over to Atkinson. Burlington with possession now, over to Sterling. Sterling over to number 20, Sestito. There's now Kosses now going to take it up. And now that is number 8, Dischara. And Melrose will regain possession. That was number 7, Baker. Going to take it up by herself, as I cannot see, as we have having scoreboard problems on my monitor right now. But it looks like it is about to be under 12 minutes left to go in the fourth. Burlington will have possession right now on Melrose's side. It's Coker. That ball will go right to number 3, it seemed. Halbert. Sullivan now with possession. One with Clemens. Will be poked out. And recovered by Costa. Now that'll be recovered now by Jenkins. Blackburn take it up, and it'll be Burlington's ball. As it will be Melrose's ball after the ball is hit out of bounds. As have a timeout by Melrose. First timeout of this whole game. As we as a random ringing has just started. As we wait for plays to continue. As Melrose first out of the timeout, as going in now as Burlington's coming out. As play will continue. Where'd my rosters go? Where's my rosters? Found my rosters. We're back. As ball is going down to Burlington's side, you need to get out of there. Kosses now. They'll poke it out. Well, it Kosses with possession once again. Conti now. Ball will go to Melrose. This is number 11, Atkinson. That will be play will consume on the command of Mulkern. Now to be another turnover over to Sestino. She's got one already and it'll be out of bounds. Just about 10 minutes left to go in the fourth. Both teams looking for that kill shot. As we're waiting for, as play will commence. As picking up now, that someone as gonna Melrose side. Excuse me for that. Sorry, let me gain my train of thought. As right now, possession will be to Conti. As we'll have another whistle. 9 minutes left to go in the third, or fourth, excuse me. Score is tied 1-1. As a little miss there from Conti. Stoppage will be Melrose's or Burlington's ball. As he's trying to gain possession. As apologies, Weber now gonna take it up. Now be recovered by Melrose. Stoppage, see what's gonna happen. As Weber's gonna start possession. That'll be regained by number 5, Conti. It's Conti. Over to number 18. That was Cleary. It'll be a foul, so it'll be Melrose's ball now. And that'll be a stoppage real quick, and it'll go to Burlington. Or, excuse me, it'll go back to Melrose. Nice little play here from number 9 of Melrose. That is Jenkins. So we stop that. Yes. What's happening? Okay. Back Jenkins now going to take it up, and it'll be poked out by Clement. It'll be back over to Jenkins, and the Jenkins will go over to number 3, Hulbert. Over to Blackburn. Blackburn will be kicked out by Scalia. That'll be recovered by Hulbert again, and there'll be stoppage. It'll be play will resume now. That was Atkinson. Over to someone. He's going to miss. It'll go over to, once again, be Melrose's ball. Under 6 minutes left to go now. In the fourth, game's tied 1-1. That was going to be a stoppage for something. As subs will come in. As Marshall will hit that out, and it'll be a stoppage for something. 5:30 left to go in the second. Taking up right now for Burlington is Conti. As we're in Melrose's zone right now. Weber. Now Melrose will have possession. Jenkins going to take it up now and get it out of Melrose's side. As Clement was going to be able to kick that out. As Condon. The stoppage will continue to be Melrose's ball. That was poked up by number 3 of Melrose, Hulbert. Now Blackburn. Now it'll be turnover again. Ball will be taken up by number 9 of Burlington, Conti. As is now number 15, Costa. The stoppage ball will stay with Burlington. 3:45 left to go in the fourth. Teams looking for that final shot. As battling right now was Coker and Baker. Baker will have possession, or Melrose will. Now, a little weird sequence as Baker will once again resume play. Over to number 2, Sterling. Over to... I can't see the number, so... I apologize for that. As ball, we had a balance, so we'll wait for play 2. Continue. 2:50 left to go in the fourth. Let's continue. Wilson. Oh, nice one there over the Coker. Coker. One on. Chase down. Coker. Over the Weber, or couldn't find Weber. Oh, been knocked out. Ball should be Burlington's, and it will be. Just about 2 minutes left to go. It's Coker. Over to Wilson. Over to Coker. And it'll be picked out by Sullivan. Coker now back on it. Double team. Blackburn will have possession now. Blackburn down 2. Number 3. Holbert. Left shot just right of the goal. About 1:26 left to go in the fourth. Be timeout Burlington. With 1:20 left to go. We wait for these timeouts to commence. Both teams looking that. Burlington will gain possession after the stoppage. And it'll be right back to Melrose. Back to Burlington, back to Melrose, back to Burlington. High stick. Taking up right now for Burlington is Bean. Over to number 7 of Melrose. I'll be Burlington's ball. I gotta go quick. 47 seconds left to go. As Wilson went down, she seems to be okay. Blackburn taking it up. 30 seconds left to go. Kosses able to poke it out. Covered by Melrose. Marshall will be stoppage. Marshall now. Over to Coker. Burlington once again. Coker. Down to Weber. And that'll be a stoppage of play, and that should do it for the fourth. Burlington won. Melrose won. And that's all for now. I'm Brady Kosses, and we'll see you, or I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow for Burlington football. Anthony Matos and Mike Despes will be on that. That's all for now.